I guess we made a clean getaway, Duke.
Yeah, well, I broke out a better clinks than that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I made a deal with you to help me make this break. I wouldn't have had a chance without you.
Listen, Pearson. This is strictly business with me. You promised me $500 if I'd get you out of there.
Don't worry, you'll get your money. We got to get some more clothes before daylight. We won't get far in these things.
How do you mind that? That's been taken care of. Come on, follow me. Yeah, that's the place, all right. Sure, here they are. Come on, get busy.
You said it. The sooner I get out of this rig, the better I'll like it. I never should have been in it in the first place.
Yeah, I know. Same old story, framed.
Well, my story's on the level. This life stretch I was doing for the killing of my brother was on the false testimony of a man named Roger Morgan.
You mean Roger Morgan, that big-shot moneyed man?
That's the man.
Well, why would a big guy like that be interested in pulling you away?
My brother got him to help finance a new type of super fighting plane we were working on. I was against the deal, and we had an argument. Shortly after that, my brother was killed in a test flight. They found the plane had been tampered with. And Morgan's lying testimony convicted me.
Yeah, I know. And then he moved in and took over all the business.
No, just the wreckage. My brother had hidden all the important specifications.
Say, are those the things that visitor was trying to proposition you about?
Yes. He was Morgan's private secretary.
Then why take a chance in going over the wall and maybe getting shot when you... Well, you could have walked out the front door. You wanted to trade you even up, didn't he? That is, give you a parole for, some kind of blueprints or something, did he?
Yeah, so he said. But I have to keep those plane specifications in my hands.
I got you, Pearson. They're worth dough, huh?
Yeah, plenty. Morgan's liable to trip himself trying to get them. And that's my chance to prove he was responsible for my brother's death.
Where are those things now? Where'd your brother hide them?
In Pine Valley, there's Mountain Lodge. That's where I'm heading right now.
That's where we're heading right now. I'm sticking with you till you pay me off.
All right, let's go.
back to my proposition. He turned it down cold. Said he'd rather rot in prison than see those drawings in your hands. Yeah, I figured that. But I'm still going to get control of that Pearson pursuit plane. How are you going to do it? I've made up my mind to adopt Bobby Pearson. What? Adopt Harry Pearson's 2-year-old child? Good heavens, you can't do that. His father's dead. His uncle is a convicted felon. He has no other living relations. Now, somebody's going to have to take care of his affairs. So why shouldn't I? Mr. Morgan, there are a lot of people who think you were responsible for Harry Pearson's crash in that test plane. Then you had his brother convicted on the flimsiest of evidence. And now you want to adopt this youngster. You're skating on thin ice. And you're doing it all just to gain control of those plane designs. I started out in the beginning to get them. I never start anything I don't finish. But you don't even know where they are. I know I don't. But sooner or later they'll show up. And when they do, I'll control them through Bobby Pearson. Everything proper and legal. You're within the law, Mr. Morgan. But frankly, I don't like it. Andrews, you've been in my employ for a long time. Now, if you feel that way about it, I'll get someone else to handle my private affairs. I'm sorry. I suppose you want me to have the adoption papers drawn up right away. That's right. Yes? Now put him on. Rush the court hearing through as soon as possible. I'll have Miss Adams bring the child down here so we'll have him available. Hello? What's that? Say that again, please. No, there's nothing I can tell you now, but I'll have to give this matter some thought. Carl Pearson broke out of prison last night. He's reported seen heading toward Pine Valley. Pine Valley? Isn't that where Ruth Adams has young Bobby Pearson for the summer? That's right. Hello. Get me long distance. Long distance? Connect me to Pearson Lodge in Pine Valley. And hurry, please. I'm going to try to get Miss Adams to come to town right away. Hello? They don't answer? Is this the Pine Valley operator? Well, it's vitally important that I contact Miss Adams. A messenger? Yes, send him at once, please.
Don't worry, Miss Boone, I'll find her. Ready? See Miss Adams? Well, don't stall. Either you've seen her or you haven't. That's better. Uncle Jim says if you don't know a thing, admit it. Well, we had better hit the trail. We got a mighty important message to deliver. Come on. Bobby, we have company. Hello, Jim.
Hello, Ruth. How is little Bobby? Oh, boy, what a big man he turned out to be, eh? You sit right down there, Bobby. Be quiet.
Quite a stranger.
Yes, I've been over patrolling the country beyond Cedar Breaks. How have you and little Bobby been?
Oh, fine, except sometimes it is lonely.
Yes, I know. Still thinking about Carl.
I'll always think of him.
Yes, we both always think of him. You his best girl and me his best friend. You know, Ruth, I'm kind of puzzled about this whole affair.
Yes, so am I.
Carl and his brother might have had their differences about many things, but Carl would never have done anything to hurt his only brother. Hello, Rinty. Well, where's the rest of the family?
There he is. Hello, everybody. Hello, Johnny. Gosh, Uncle Jim, I'm sure glad to see you back. I'm getting awful tired of my own cooking. Miss Adams, I have a message for you. Mr. Morgan wants to talk to you on the telephone. He says it's important. Thank you, Johnny.
Well, I guess I'd better get in and make out my reports.
Hello there, Sonny boy. How's every little thing? Hey, guess what I got for you, Bobby? An all-day
if there's a letter waiting for me from Carl, I'll give you a call.
Please do, Jim. You know, I haven't heard from him in over a month. Wait a minute.
All right, come on.
Thank you, operator. Put her on. Hello, Miss Adams. This is Mr. Morgan.
Yes, Mr. Morgan.
It's very important that I see you right away. Well, it's in regard for a release for Carl.
Yes, of course, if there's anything I can do to help Carl.
And bring Bobby with you. Start for town immediately, and I'll explain everything to you when you get here.
All right, I'll leave right away. Oh, we should be there in a half hour or so. Okay.
We interrupt our program for an important news flash with reference to the two escaped convicts, Duke Williams and Carl Pearson. Again, we describe them. Duke Williams, 6 feet 1 inch, weight 150 pounds, medium complexion, brown hair, brown eyes, scar on back of left hand. A two-time loser for manslaughter and grand larceny. Carl Pearson, 5 feet 11 and a half inches, weight 152 pounds, brown eyes, fair complexion, brown hair, no distinguishing marks. We have reason to believe they are headed in the direction of Pine Valley. The state police warns all citizens to be on the lookout for the escaped men. The governor has authorized a reward of $1,000 for the capture of the convicts. Anyone having information as to their whereabouts, get in touch with the state police or your local police authorities at once. That is all. We will now continue with our regular program.
Hey, take a look.
That's them, all right.
They're worth $1,000 to us. Up with your hands, you jailbird. Sit around, Baker. We'll tie him up.
Wait a minute. This changes everything. That guy reported to the law. Come on, let's get out of here.
Operator, give me state police headquarters, quick. sun did you get this wrappled up like this?
Well, I was fishing, and I caught a fish that long.
How long?
That long. Already it was at least that long.
Don't you think you two had better get together on this? Sounds like we have visitors. Hello, Lieutenant Franklin. What brings you up to these parts?
Well, the chief sent me down to see you, Jim. A couple of convicts escaped last night. Say, I'm mighty glad to see that you have Carl Pearson's dog here.
He's not really my dog, Lieutenant. Carl left him with my nephew, Johnny.
That's the same thing as far as I'm concerned.
What's Flinty acting so strange for? What's in your car that interests him?
Carl Pearson's convict clothes. He was one of the men who escaped last night.
Carl escaped?
That's right. They lost their trail up on the pass, but they were seen heading this way. You haven't seen them, have you, Jim?
No, I haven't.
I want to borrow this dog, Jim. I want to put him on the spot where the convicts were last seen. It's my one chance to trail them through that wilderness.
Well, I guess there's nothing else you can do, Lieutenant. But to use a man's own dog to track him
I
down...
know. But these men are outside the law.
Well, you're the boss.
You can't take my dog. You can't, I tell you. He's mine. Mr. Pearson left him with Uncle Jim. Don't let him take Reddy.
He's only following him, Johnny. You'll bring him back now, won't you, Inspector?
Why, of course I will, Johnny. Now, don't you worry a bit. He'll be back to you.
You'll get Renty back.
What? Uncle Jim, it's not that, but if Reddy finds Mr. Pearson, he'll be betraying his own master.
Now, why don't you go fishing?
Well, if you say so.
Operator, get me the Pearson log, will you please? No answer. All right, cancel it. Well, by the time you get the limit, you'll find Renty back here. I've got to find Ruth and tell her about Carl. Now, go on, now, beat it.
Now, Reggie, this is a job that only you can do. Find Carl. Go find Carl. Look here, old fellow. Escaped convicts are outlaws, and they've got to be captured. Now, take the trail. Find Carl. Go find your master. Go find your master.
Now, will you go find your master? Come on now. Try again. Will you find your master? What's the matter, Lieutenant? No trail?
No cooperation. The trail's here, all right. They were seen crossing here, but they kept to the rocks and left no tracks. It's this dog. Seems to know what it's all about.
Now, wait a minute. Don't start a
This
blaming.
is no time for sentiment. Carl Pearson must be caught. And this dog must lead us to him. See if you can get him to move.
I guess you're right, Lieutenant. I'll see what I can do. You're a pretty smart dog, Lindy. At times I think you're half human. Oh, I know how you feel about Carl. I feel that way myself. But duty is duty. Now do something for me. Go and find Carl. Will you? Go on now. Find Carl for me.
He is on the trail, all right.
We should have got rid of that guy. He tipped off the law, and now they're following us with a dog. I'll put an end to that.
Don't shoot. You'll tell him right where we are. Duke, this is my dog.
Tracked down by your own dog. Well, he won't do it again.
Put that flap down. Quiet. He won't let us down. We're ready, old boy. Come on. Go on. I don't see a sign of him.
Rindy! Here, Rindy!
Let's go this way.
Big boy, you need that hat. Oh, boy, you just about saved my life. Bobby, what are you doing here? Where's Miss Adams? Well, I'm cold. I'm gonna go get my shirt, and then I've got to take you home. Listen, I had about enough on you today.
No.
Yes, you get in there and stay. Come on, Rennie. Get in, old boy. Come on, get in. That's the way. Now stay. Stay, Rennie.
Lieutenant, I think we've lost the dog for sure.
Well, frankly, I think he's lost us. Oh, there's no use wandering around here anymore.
I bet.
Let's go back.
Gosh, this is no time to take a nap. You weigh a ton. Gosh, I can't go another step. Rennie, what do we do? You got something there. Why didn't I think of that? Now, Rennie, you stay here until I get help. And remember, don't let anything happen to him.
It's shorter for me over the ridge. I'll meet you at the cabin.
All right, now you keep your eyes open as you ride.
I'll do that, Lieutenant. Break for you, or is it?
Yeah, that's a break. There ought to be a key around here someplace. We always used to keep it. Oh, there it is.
You seem to be tickled if nobody's here. Isn't this the place you promised to get that $500?
Yeah, this is the place.
Well, I don't get it. Who's here to pay off?
I am.
Well, what's the gag? A cash hideout?
Yeah, there's a secret vault somewhere in this fireplace.
Well, how come you don't know where it is?
That was my brother's, but he told me about it. Now, take it easy. We'll find it.
Huh. Who is this Ruth? Is she the girlfriend?
Yes. We were going to be married.
Has she lived here long?
Only for the summer. She was taking care of my brother's little boy. Come on, lend a hand here.
Hey, is this on the level?
Yes, it's on the level. There's about 1,000 cash and those airplane designs I told you about. Don't answer that.
All right.
I thought the dog might have showed up at the Pearson's place. You know, he likes to hang around there.
Say, isn't that girl who lives there, Pearson's sweetheart, engaged to him or something like that?
Was engaged to him and is yet. Ruth Adams believes Carl was framed, and so do I. And we both think that one of these days he'll prove his innocence. That might be Ruth now. Hello?
Here's your party, Mr. Morgan. Hello. Jim Raymond? This is Morgan. Roger Morgan. I'm calling to ask whether or not Miss Adams left for town this afternoon.
I believe she did, Mr. Morgan. Neither she nor the youngster were at the lodge when I called there today. Were you expecting her in town?
She had an appointment earlier this afternoon in my office. She's driving, and I thought maybe she might have met with an accident. I wish you'd check on that for me.
All right, Mr. Morgan. Goodbye.
Say, Jim, what's Morgan got to do with this girl, Ruth?
I don't know.
I think we'd better take a look at that Pearson Lodge before we do anything else.
If you think Ruth had anything to do with Carl's escape, you're dead wrong. In fact, she doesn't know anything about it. Or she didn't the last time I saw her.
Just the same, we're going to check on it.
Johnny. Oh, Miss Ruth. What's the matter? Are you hurt?
Never mind about me. Bobby's lost. I can't find him.
Oh, no, he's not. I found him. He's all right.
Where is he?
Come on, I'll show you.
What sounds like Wendy?
How did you know I was here, boy?
Well, I'm for getting rid of him. That dog will get us into a jam yet.
Put that gun away, Duke. You're not killing my dog.
He's already had the law on our trail. How do you know they're not following him right now?
That's one thing we don't have to worry about. After what happened this afternoon, you should know that.
I hope you're right.
What is it, boy? You want me to go with you? Well, come on, let's go.
Hello, Roger Morgan? Yeah, well, you don't know who I am, but that don't make any difference. I've got something I think you want. Some, I don't know, some aeroplane drawings of the Pearson pursuit plane.
Pearson pursuit plane? Say, just who are you? Well, of course I'm interested, but... All right, go ahead. I'm listening.
20,000 bucks. Fine. All right, it's a deal. Yeah. I'll call you about, 10 o'clock in the morning and make arrangements to meet you. Mm-hmm. And, don't forget the dough. All right. Bye.
Trace that call. It's important. Who was that? I don't know, but I've got a hunch that it's Carl Pearson. Whoever it was has the drawings on that pursuit plane. If he thinks I'm going to pay him for him, he's crazy.
Bobby boy, what are you doing way over here? Where's Ruth? Okay, Rennie. I know you'd tell me if you could talk. Now, come on, let's head back to the cabin.
Yes? The call was from Pine Valley. Pearson's Lodge. Thank you. Andrews, get the car. I'm getting up there as quick as possible.
Gosh, this looks like the place. Bobby! Ray! This is the place. They're gone.
Maybe they've gone back to the lodge. Come on, Johnny.
Where'd you get the kid?
It was my brother's boy, Bobby. The dog led me to him. Bruce must be around here somewhere.
Well, we got a kid on our hands.
Poor little fellow's all tired out. I'm going to put him to bed.
No. Carl, darling.
Oh, Ruth, I knew you must be somewhere in here. Well, he just led me to Bobby.
Oh, thank heaven. But, Carl, I don't understand the meaning of all this.
I broke out of prison, darling. I had to try to do something and clear myself.
Well, if you wanted something done, why didn't you let us know?
There was nothing you could do.
Hey, kid. Get away from that door.
Don't move anybody. You're all under arrest. You must put that gun on the table. Come in, Jim. I thought I'd find you here, Pearson. What do you know about this prison break, Miss Adams? She knows nothing about it. She just came in and found me here.
That's right, sir. I was with Miss Adams when we stormed in. She didn't know anything about this.
Don't worry, sweetheart. You've done nothing wrong. You've nothing to fear. Well, that's a matter for the court to decide. But right now, you're all coming along with me. Who's that?
It's Mr. Morgan. I wonder what he wants.
Please, do me a favor. Just give me 5 minutes alone with Morgan. What's the idea? He's the one man who can clear me, and I'll make him do it. Look, you can hide right there behind that curtain and keep me covered. The others can go into the bedroom so it'll look like I'm alone. Oh, please, give me just this one chance. You can't lose. I couldn't get away.
I'll vouch for him, Lieutenant. I've known him all his life.
All right. I'll give you a break. You take Williams in that room and keep your gun on him every minute. Sign, please.
Hello, Pearson. I thought I'd find you here. Are you alone?
Yes, what do you want?
You know very well what I want. The drawings on your brother's plane.
Look, Morgan. If I were sure you could clear me of the charge that sent me to prison, I'd let you have them.
Well, I can say I made a mistake in my testimony. You know, a man can always admit he's wrong.
I still don't see how you're going to do it. You swore you saw me tampering with the controls of my brother's test plane just before he cracked up. Is that the lie you're going to take back?
That'll be enough, won't it? That'll clear you. Now, where are those drawings? I want to get this business over quickly.
All right, I'll tell you where they are. But you can't blame me for wanting to be sure. You wanted the drawings for that plane right from the beginning. That's why you railroaded me to prison, so you could get control of them, isn't it?
You'd be pretty dumb not to know that by now.
Yes, and you'd have gone still farther if necessary to
Let's get down to business. I haven't any time to waste, Pearson. Get those plans.
Okay, Morgan, you win. They're right over here. Well, they're gone.
What are you trying to do? Kid me?
No. Oh, they were here. I know they were. Somebody stole them.
So that's why you phoned me a while ago.
Phoned you?
I had your call traced here. You told me you had the drawings, was willing to make a deal for them. Now make up your mind you're going to give them to me, or what, Morgan? Listen, you fool. I rubbed out your brother. And if I do the same to you, I'll be given a medal for bringing in an escaped convict. Dead or alive. In your case, dead.
Bring it up.
All right?
Sure, I'm all right. Well, I heard everything you said, Morgan. And I guess that puts you in the clear, Pearson. Williams has escaped.
Give me that gun, Tom.
Where are those drawings, William?
I ain't got any drawings.
Where are those drawings?
I tell you, I ain't got any.
Why, you... That's enough, Pearson. I'll take charge now. So, you didn't have them? I'll take charge of this for a while, but you'll get it back all right. And thanks, you saved us a lot of trouble. Well, you asked for it, Duke. Come on, Williams, your vacation is over. Back in the car, come on.
Carl, look. Isn't that your new test plane?
Yeah, look at her go. Isn't she a beauty?
Well, she certainly is. But why aren't you flying?
Well, dear, you see, look.
Carl, look at me. Did something happen? Did you have to sell out after all your hard work?
Well, I wasn't going to tell you about it, Ruth, because you know how those things are. But, well, the government offered me a wonderful contract for the plane and the patents, and I got a big royalty on every ship they turn out. I signed the papers this morning.
That means that we can...
And, sweetheart, there's another contract I'd like to sign today. You know, the one where the minister says, do you, and I say...
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I butted in, but didn't you say you were having some ice cream for lunch? Why, yes. I left it on the table. Well, it isn't there now. Well, it must be, unless...